Less than 4 weeks ago until Election Day, and voting is now officially underway here in San Diego.
Two candidates are running for the District 75 seat in the State Assembly. Carl DeMaio will face off against Andrew Hayes on the November ballot. Joining us now is Andrew Hayes this morning, and we were just talking a lot about the school district in Lakeside that you are the president of for 3 years now.
Correct.
And when we talk about East County, you've been a resident for so long. So getting ready for this election, what are you hoping to make changes, and what are you trying to do in the East County?
Well, you know what? I'm born and raised in East County. Started my first 5 years of my life in Mount Laguna. Then my parents moved to the city, to Lakeside, and went to school there. And then, look, I'm just tired of all my friends leaving. Cost of living is so high here, whether it's utility rates, rents, housing, insurance. There's a crisis with that, fire insurance, and then public safety. I mean, these are all important issues to folks who live in my district. And listen, I want to just deliver results for my constituents. I don't want to have just rhetoric. I want to deliver results like I have as a school board president.
And at the state assembly level, how can you do that? Because a lot of candidates come in and say, these are the problems, and I'm going to fix it. But it takes money. We know that. How do you make that happen at that level in Sacramento to make it affect the folks here in District 75?
Well, you build coalitions. You know, when I've been elected on the school board, I've built coalitions to get things done. Listen, I'm a Republican. I'm running in a Republican seat. But guess what? In Sacramento, there's 62 Democrats in the state assembly. I'll be one of 18 Republicans. I have to work with people in order to get things accomplished that benefit my district. Because at the end of the day, when I come back to the district and say, hey, here's what I've delivered for you, I want to be able to have a list of things that I've addressed fire insurance, that I've stopped the dumping of sex predators in East County, that I've made impacts and inroads on the cost of living, whether that's on utility rates again, gas, groceries, all those things are important to my constituents. And me coming back to the district saying that I didn't get anything accomplished, it's all about rhetoric then.
Well, you're a Republican. You said your opponents are Republican as well. We had Carl DeMaio in here yesterday. Why should voters support you as opposed to him?
Well, I'm about results over rhetoric. Listen, my opponent wants to talk about, burning down the Capitol. Listen, at the end of the day, I want to see something get done, okay? And you don't do that by poking people in the eye first. You actually have to find a way to work with others to deliver for your district. I'm born and raised in the district. I didn't have to rent an Airbnb to qualify to run for the district. So the bottom line is, I want to make sure that I can do something for my constituents because I'm born and raised there. I want to see improvements in lives.
I want to get back to your work at Lakeside Union School Board. How would you support local students there if elected to Sacramento?
One of the things I'm most proud of as a school board member is the work we've done on career education for our kids. So getting them looking at what career they can get. Listen, in Lakeside we have a lot of working families. In my district we have a lot of working families. And I want to see kids know that four-year college may not be their path. If it is, fantastic. If it's not, there's a path for you. And we have a lot of trades, we have a lot of construction industries in my district that I want our kids to be exposed to. And so we've put together a vocational program in our district, and we're building that out. And I'm really excited about it because that's delivering a path to prosperity for our kids, and they are our future, and that's what I want to see the state do more of. The state's cut that funding a lot, and I want to see that restored.
It's a big change going from the president of the Lakeside school board to Sacramento. How do you plan on kind of making that jump, working on party lines and making that big change from being in this little Lakeside school district up to Sacramento? It's a big difference.
You're right, it's a huge difference, but one of the things I say is working with people is the same, right? The principles of finding common ground with people where you can agree and then speaking out where you disagree is critically important. And so for me as a school board member, I've spoken out on a lot of issues that I don't like the dumping of sex predators in East County. I've built coalitions to get some of those people not placed near our school bus stops in East County, right? But the other thing is that law needs to change at the state level, and that's a bipartisan issue. Same thing with fire insurance, right? I mean, these are all critical things that impact not just Republicans, Democrats, and Independents, it's everybody, right? So for me, it's about pushing back on those things where I can deliver results for my constituents, and that's my job.
All right, the voters have a big decision, obviously. Andrew Hayes running for District 75 State Assembly. Thanks for the time this morning. Appreciate it.